Have you sometimes felt like people are just a little too scared of you? Do you find out that your relationships seem to fizzle out quickly or that people are often hesitant to get close to you? If so, you may have an intimidating personality. While this can be seen as a positive trait in many cases, it can also be a sign that you're scaring your relationships away. Hello everyone, welcome to a place to get better. In this video, we'll discuss the 12 signs that you have an intimidating personality. Number 1. Adaptive. Intimidating people are often adaptive. They're the ones who can roll with the punches and take whatever comes their way. This is because they're not afraid of change or of taking risks. Any potential challenge is seen as something that can be overcome. Instead of running away from changes, they embrace them and see them as an opportunity to grow. This is an admirable quality, but it can also make it difficult for them to let others into their lives. Number 2. Always moving forward. Intimidating people are usually constantly moving forward. They're the type of people who always look for the next thing to do, the next challenge to conquer. This level of ambition is highly admirable. It's important to remember that not everyone is wired the same way. Some people like to take their time and savor the moment, while others like to move quickly and always be on the lookout for what's next. People who are used to a slower pace may feel like they can't keep up with someone who is always on the go. Number 3. No excuses. Intimidating people are usually non-nonsense types. They don't like to make excuses or justify their actions. They believe that actions speak louder than words. While this quality is admirable, it can also be off-putting to others. People who are used to making excuses may feel like they're constantly being judged when they're around someone who is always holding them accountable. It's important to remember that everyone makes mistakes. It's okay to admit when you're wrong and apologize. This shows that you're willing to learn from your mistakes. Number 4. Unafraid of conflict. Intimidating people are usually unafraid of conflict. They are not the type of people to shy away from a disagreement or an argument. Instead, they are more likely to stand their ground and fight for what they believe in. While this quality can be seen as a strength, it can also make it difficult for intimidating people to find common ground with others. People who are used to avoiding conflict may feel like they're always walking on eggshells around someone who is constantly looking for a fight. It's important to remember that not all conflict is destructive. However, sometimes conflict is necessary to reach a resolution or compromise. This should be kept in mind. Number 5. Absolute control. Intimidating people often like to be in control. They feel more comfortable when they're the ones calling the shots. This need for control usually comes from a place of insecurity. Intimidating people may try to control every aspect of their lives to feel more secure. Unfortunately, it's important to remember that no one is in complete control of their life. There will always be things that are out of your hands. It's not what happens to us, but how we react to it. Intimidating people would do well to remember this. Number 6. Assertive. Intimidating people are usually assertive and know what they want. They are unafraid of to go after what they desire and stop at nothing to get it. This determination is one of the things that makes them so successful in life. This quality can be seen as a strength, but it can also be off-putting to others. People who are used to being in control may feel threatened by someone equally as assertive. It's important to remember that there is a difference between being assertive and aggressive. Assertiveness is about having confidence in your own abilities, while aggression is about trying to control or hurt others. Intimidating people usually fall into the assertive category, but it's essential to be aware of the potential for coming across as aggressive. Number 7. Unapologetic honesty. Intimidating people are usually unapologetically honest. They believe that honesty is the best policy, even if it seems telling people things that they don't want to hear. While this quality is admirable, it can also be off-putting to others. People who are used to segregating their words many feel like they're being attacked when they're around someone who is always brutally honest. It's important to remember that there is a difference between being honest and being hurtful. Intimidating people should try to be mindful of this distinction. Number 8. Aura of confidence. Intimidating people usually have an aura of confidence. They carry themselves with their head held high and they speak with certainty. This air of faith can be beautiful to others. However, it's important to remember that no one is perfect. Everyone has moments of doubt or insecurity. It's okay to show your vulnerability from time to time. Doing so could make you more relatable and approachable. Number 9. Always prepared. Intimidating people are usually always prepared. They're the type of people who like to have a plan B and C and D. Just in case something goes wrong, this level of preparedness often comes from a place of fear. Intimidating people may be afraid of not being good enough or not being able to handle what life throws their way. While it's essential to be prepared of anything, it's also vital to live in the moment and enjoy the ride. Life is full of surprises, both good and bad. You never know what's going to happen, so you might as well enjoy the journey. Number 10. Independent. Intimidating people are usually too independent. They're the type of people who like to do things on their own and don't like to rely on others for help. This level of independence often comes from a place of pride. Intimidating people may be proud of their abilities and feel like they don't need anyone else's help. While it's crucial to be self-sufficient, it's also essential to know when to ask for help. No one can do anything on their own all the time. Asking for help is not a sign of weakness, but a sign of strength. Number 11. Boredom. Intimidating people can get bored quickly. They need excitement and stimulation in order to stay interested. This level of boredom can sometimes be seen as a strength. Intimidating people are usually great at multitasking and handling multiple projects at once because they got bored quickly and need to keep their minds occupied. On the other hand, it's important to remember that not everyone needs constant stimulation in order to be happy. Sometimes it's nice to just relax and relax with family or friends. Number 12. Passionate. Intimidating people are usually passionate about everything they do. They're the type of people who put their heart and soul into everything they do. This level of passion is highly admirable. People who are used to a more laid-back approach may feel like they're constantly being pressured when they're around someone who is always so passionate. It's important to remember that not everyone is wired the same way. Some people are more passionate than others. That doesn't make them better or worse. It just makes them different. Let's recap. Intimidating people are usually successful in life because they go after what they want with determination. They're also generally in control of every aspect of their lives, and they're unafraid of conflict. However, it's important to remember that no one is perfect. Everyone has moments of insecurity or doubt, and everyone makes mistakes. Learning from your mistakes and not letting your fears hold you back from living your best life. What are some of the things you do that might intimidate others? Do you think it's something you should change or embrace? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like and share it with your friends. To see more videos, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications.